In a jaw-dropping spectacle that left WWE fans buzzing, Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman took their rivalry to a new level during a parking lot brawl that culminated in a stunning tsunami from Reed, crashing Strowman onto the hood of a car. The ferocity of this encounter, which unfolded with brutal intensity, has quickly become one of the most talked-about moments in recent WWE history. The build-up, a rivalry fueled by dominance. Bronson Reed, known for his imposing presence and relentless aggression, has been carving a path of destruction in WWE, making a name for himself as one of the most feared competitors. His rivalry with Braun Strowman, however, added an extra layer of intensity to his persona. Strowman, the monster among men, is no stranger to high-stakes brawls and has consistently demonstrated why he is one of the most formidable forces in WWE. The animosity between the two giants had been brewing for weeks, with each encounter escalating in violence. Both Reed and Strowman had traded vicious attacks, neither willing to back down or show any sign of weakness. The tension finally boiled over in the most unlikely of places, a parking lot, far from the confines of the ring, where both men could unleash their fury without restriction. The brawl, a brutal clash in the parking lot. The brawl began with a chance encounter in the parking lot after a heated backstage segment. Neither Reed nor Strowman was willing to wait for their scheduled match, and the fight erupted in a chaotic flurry of fists, shoves, and raw power. The scene quickly devolved into mayhem as the two behemoths battled it out among the parked cars, each strike echoing through the otherwise quiet lot. Strowman, with his incredible strength, initially seemed to have the upper hand, using his size to overpower Reed and slam him against the concrete. But Reed, known for his resilience and ability to take massive amounts of punishment, fought back with a vengeance. The two men exchanged blows that would have flattened any ordinary opponent, but neither Reed nor Strowman is ordinary. As the fight continued, it became clear that this was no ordinary brawl. The intensity of the strikes, the sheer force behind each move, and the determination in both men's eyes suggested that this was more than just a fight, it was a battle for supremacy. Reed, with his unyielding will, managed to turn the tide, pushing Strowman back towards a row of cars. The climax, the tsunami that shook the WWE universe. The climax of the brawl was nothing short of spectacular. With Strowman momentarily dazed, Reed seized his opportunity. The Australian powerhouse hoisted himself onto the roof of a nearby car, looking down at Strowman with a mix of fury and determination. The crowd that had gathered around the scene watched in stunned silence as Reed launched himself off the car with his signature move, the Tsunami. The impact was devastating. Reed's massive frame came crashing down on Strowman with the full force of the tsunami, driving him onto the hood of the car with a thunderous crash. The car's metal crumpled under the weight, and Strowman lay motionless, the breath knocked out of him by the sheer force of the move. Aftermath, the fallout and what's next. In the aftermath of the brutal encounter, Bronson Reed stood tall, having made a definitive statement with his actions. The brawl and the devastating tsunami have left fans and WWE officials alike questioning what comes next for both men. For Reed, the victory is a significant one, solidifying his reputation as a dominant force in WWE. For Strowman, the loss is a rare setback that is sure to fuel his desire for revenge. This parking lot brawl will undoubtedly go down in history as one of the most intense and destructive moments in WWE. As the dust settles, the WWE Universe is left wondering how Braun Strowman will respond to the shocking defeat and what new heights Bronson Reed will reach after such a decisive victory.